this time, Sergeant Whitty is asking permission from Major Jane to carry on with the band demonstration. That song makes us happy. That was the Maple Leaf Forever.
79 Lynton Davies, Marching Band. At this time, Warrant Officer Smith is asking permission from Major Jane to carry on with the drill at arms demonstration for the Squadron. At this time, we have a few awards we're going to be presenting. To call upon our former mayor, Mr. Bob Saracino, to please come forward down to the end there to present our 4-year service medals. We have some cadets that are eligible for this award, and we are very grateful to our former mayor for showing up today and also representing the Royal Canadian Legion, such an integral part of our community. At this time, I would like to call our recipients forward. We have Sergeant Bethany Balint, Sergeant Charlotte Whitty, and Sergeant Shelby Young. And also Sergeant Nyla Hickey. And of course, while these awards are being presented, please feel free to take pictures. Once upon a time, many years ago, there was an air cadet named Tammy McGrath. She is now constable of the Niagara Regional Police Force, and I'm going to call upon her to please come forward to present our 5-year medals. As a result for 5 years of attendance presented to Flight Sergeant Riley Jackson, Flight Sergeant Nicholas Logan, and Flight Sergeant James Williamson. This represents 5 years of a lot of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. Very well done. Congratulations, gentlemen. At this time, I'm going to call upon our reviewing officer, Major Jane, to please present our next award, which is 6 years of commitment to the squadron. This will be presented to Flight Sergeant James Delaney, Flight Sergeant Jack Hickey, Flight Sergeant Cody Rudder, Warrant Officer 2nd Class Brian Wright, and Warrant Officer 1st Class Daniel Smith. So congratulations to our Squadron old-timers. At this time, I'm going to call upon, from the Royal Canadian Legion, Brand 56, right here in town, Irene Leslie and Doug Brown to please come forward. This award is called the Legion Medal of Excellence. And the excellent recipient of this is Warrant Officer 2nd Class Brian Wright. Even when Brian is wrong, he's still right. It was a good choice. Okay. At this time, I'm going to have our commanding officer, Captain Kerry Marshall, please come forward to present the Lord Strathcona Medal. Our recipient of this, a very deserving Warrant Officer, 1st Class, Daniel Smith. Not only has Warrant Officer Smith run the squadron this year, he has earned a place on the Flying Scholarship. He's going off to get his pilot license. And at this point, we have a few speeches to make, so I'm going to call upon our reviewing officer, Major David Jane, to please make his address.
We got this going, we do. Great. Well, thank you all for being here today. It's a pleasure for myself to be given the privilege to come to Port Colborne to address your fantastic cadet squadron. I was asked to do this back in the winter, and I thought, wow, I don't get this opportunity very often, so I'm certainly going to take that opportunity to address the cadets and address you. But I'm going to face myself to them because they're really the reason that we're all here today. First of all, Deputy Mayor, Commanding Officer, Detachment Commander, citizens, and everyone else from the police and everybody else that I see, and our veterans that are in attendance, thank you for coming today. And I won't take too much of your time, although the CO said it's about 5 minutes. I'll see what I can do. Cadets, thank you very much for having me here today. It's an honor to be here with you, to share this special day with you. 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, or first years. We've got a whole range of experience within your Cadet Corps, and I'm very pleased to see your performances today. Your demonstrations were second to none. Some of you are thinking right now, how long is the old guy going to talk? It's been a long day, right? It's already been over an hour you've been out here, so I'll try not to be too long. And I thought, how am I going to address a group of cadets that are in age from 12 up to 17 and close to 18 years old? I thought, I'm an old guy, I've been doing this for about 30 years in the Air Force, doing a lot of things, and I thought, what can I do to interact with those kids? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about my shirt. Okay, so I'm going to talk about my shirt, and I thought, well, how can I do that in a way that kids today can understand me? So I'm going to break protocol, and instead of using a piece of paper, I thought I'd use my phone. So, because you guys are all going to carry your phones, so I'll put my speaking notes on my phone, and that way they're going to think, hey, this old guy, he's kind of cool. He's like us. He uses his phone. So that's how I'm going to keep it interesting for you guys today. All right? So I'm actually not going to use that, but my notes are on there just in case we have an old guy memory lapse. So I'm going to talk a little bit about my shirt. Why am I going to talk about my shirt? Because my shirt tells a story about my career, and that's what I really want to talk to you about today, is the 30 years that I've been wearing a shirt like this. I started with a white shirt back when I was in the Navy. I joined the Navy Reserve when I was 17 on my 17th birthday, which was 30 years ago. But I joined the Air Force in 1988, and I became a firefighter, and I've traveled around the world as a firefighter. It says in my bio all the places that I've been. I've been to 22 different countries, circumnavigated the globe, and done a lot of interesting things. But my shirt tells the story, and I'm going to use my shirt to help you understand that. So after my first posting as a firefighter in Cold Lake, Alberta, with all the CF-18 fighter jets, and I know some of you guys got fighter jets in your thoughts and in your mind, and we had the band play that song that was in Top Gun back in 1980.
Dr. Marshall, we're all Smith, members of the Air Cadet League, friends, family, supporters, setting on Squadron, particularly cadets of the Lynton Davies Squadron. Pleasure to be here today. 79 is one of the really one of the jewels down here in my region. The Squadron is only a few months shy of the same age as when the Air Cadet program started. Started off 75 years ago, you have a few months shy of that. But certainly a Squadron which has a great deal of effort. That's very impressive. The team with the displays today, your enthusiasm, very good strength for your uniforms. Ben, thank you very much for your effort here today. Very impressive to see a Squadron this size. Ben, the total section work today. First thing, again, the compliment song. Much appreciated, not only the last time my team years, but it was nice to hear the main song of the Air Cadet League. The Air Cadet is one of those great opportunities. You guys are very busy, and it shows when you see what you're doing here in your program as this fair today, and the product we have for our parade. To the people who are here with us, I can tell you, out of the 4,500 cadets that I have that work for me, there is not a single cadet there that is successful that doesn't have a good support team at home. Moms, dads, family members, you're your teachers, you're their mentors, you're their chauffeurs sometimes, but a lot of it also you're your cheerleaders. So on behalf of you guys here today, I'd like to thank you for the support that you give to your cadets, and particularly here at the Squadron. Cadets, well done. I look forward to seeing you guys in your next venture. My congratulations to the youth that are going on to the flying scholarships of the Wire and the Power. I'm sure we're going to see everything you guys have. Well done.
Thank you very much, Lieutenant Commander Metcalf. At this point, I'm going to call upon Mrs. Michelle Bourgeois from the Ontario Provincial Committee of the Air Cadet League of Canada to please come forward with her comments.
Good afternoon, distinguished guests. Good afternoon to our veterans and community supporters, to the members of detachment, to this fantastic staff, commanding officer, and all of those who have prepared these cadets today for their band display, for their drill display, for their debating team, which I had the honor of judging. They were put together at the last minute, and I have never heard such an intelligent and well put together argument as to whether or not Canada should stay in NATO. So I want you to know it was a well hidden secret that it was the first year your debating team came to the OPC competition, and they were fantastic. I would like to really thank the parents for your support of these cadets, and I would like to say to those of you on parade today, you should be very proud of the long traditions of this squadron. Your long service medals, your opportunities to compete in public speaking, effective speaking competitions, debating, and your summer training are preparing you to be leaders of this nation in the future, and Canada is in good hands when I look at what I see in front of me. I have the honor of bringing greetings from the National Air Cadet League of Canada, Ottawa. They would like to present this certificate of 75 years of achievement to the commanding officer and Mrs. Melissa Wright, to the sponsoring committee chair, who has done a wonderful job in making sure the civilian side supports all of your activities. If you could come forward, I would like to give you the certificate at this time.
Okay, this concludes our speeches for now. Captain Marshall and Mrs. Wright will be giving their speeches at the awards luncheon following our ceremony. At this time, I'm going to call upon Warrant Officer Smith to please come forward to make a presentation to Major Jane. We just want to take this opportunity to thank Major Jane for coming down, taking time out of his busy schedule to be our reviewing officer for today. Beautiful picture, one of the most beautiful aircraft ever built, the Supermarine Spitfire. At this point, I would ask everyone to please stand for our advance and review order, the general salute, and the departure of the reviewing party.
Squadron will advance in review order by the center way. March! Squadron general salutes! Salutes!
The cadets would like to perform a unit tradition at this time. The retiring cadets receive a special march past in their honor. This year, Flight Sergeant Cody Rudder and Warrant Officer 2nd Class Brian Wright will be retiring from the cadet program in June of this year. Flight Sergeant Rudder and Warrant Officer 2nd Class Brian Wright, would you please come forward at this time to receive your watch from Officer Cadet Massatelli. Congratulations, Flight Sergeant Warrant Officer Brian White. At this point, you may be seated. At this time, in honor of the 75th Annual Ceremonial Review, I would like to call all 79 Squadron alumni, because I know there's a few of you here, all 79 Squadron alumni to the parade square to form a flight for the final march past. It is with great pride that we invite those from our illustrious past to join our cadets in honoring the squadron. Oh look, I see Nolan Thomas. We got 2 alumni here. Wow, we've got more alumni from this squadron than what I thought. We've got 2 former commanding officers, our current band officer. I think we know who will be the front right marker. I don't know why, I just seem to know that. And our administration officer, Officer Cadet Massatelli, who was actually a cadet way back in 1978 when unfortunately the Air Cadet Hall burned down. So that was an unfortunate thing. Some of our awards have actually survived that fire, and we have them to this day.